Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Monday Night Raw here on the channel in our universe mode. Today we have a new arena and a new look brought to you by Wrestling Creation. We are here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Let us get into it. We have our first match here as your newly crowned United States Champion is making his way to the ring. Like I said, this is brought to you by vestmor on Reddit or Wrestling Creation on Instagram. His links will be down in the description below if you want to check him out. He gave me permission to use this Raw and then use the SmackDown arena that we'll be having. Here comes the United States Champion.
The contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Jeff Hardy!
Hopefully I said United States there instead of Intercontinental, but I felt like I said Intercontinental. Anyway, Jeff Hardy crowned the United States Champion on our first episode of Raw. Those moments of pauses are awkward because all you hear is the commentator or the announcer, but no music. His opponent, the man that came up as the runner-up in the match on Raw, in that Elimination Fatal 4-Way, the man that was basically in second place, we should say, Happy Corbin. We are on the road, the final pay-per-view, or the final shows until Money in the Bank. As our first match here on the Raw before Money in the Bank is Jeff Hardy versus Happy Corbin in a non-title match, of course. We have a good amount of stuff going on, but also we want to point out that episode 5 and 6, right before Money in the Bank, or I will do it to where episode 4 and 5 are the Money in the Bank qualifiers at the WWE Live Money in the Bank qualifying event. The matches are as follows that we have so far. Representing Raw, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens, Booker T versus Kane, Finn Bálor versus Faarooq. And for the 3 SmackDown qualifier matches, we have Keith Lee versus Karrion Kross, Cesaro versus Riddle, Drew McIntyre versus Tommaso Ciampa. And for the women's side, which will be a separate event, or I might combine them, just depends how time constraints go. Tegan Nox versus Natalya, Shotzi Blackheart versus Mickie James, Bayley versus Naomi for Raw, and for SmackDown we have Sonya Deville versus Dakota Kai, Nikki A.S.H versus Mandy Rose, and Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler. This is a nice arena, I do gotta say. Nice arena by Wrestling Creation. And once again, like I said, description will have the link to both of his pages that he uses on Reddit and Instagram. That's all you ask. Very skilled creator, I should say. Very good at creating state arenas just by what I can see, by what I've seen, of course. But let's get back into the action. Here I am talking off topic. Oh, it's kind of on topic because it's about the Raw arena. But Jeff Hardy and Happy Corbin here are starting us off on the Raw before Money in the Bank. Jeff Hardy delivering some knees to the gut of Happy Corbin. I was going to say Roman Reigns. Of Happy Corbin. Happy Corbin, though, he gets right back up and goes to do his own work. Oh, attack to the knee. The back of the leg of Happy Corbin here. And Hardy already going for a twist of fate. Connects with it. And the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Our United States Champion Jeff Hardy lays waste to Happy Corbin in quick, timely fashion. There is the winner. There's your man. Now Jeff Hardy looking to extend the hand to see if he gets a shake from Corbin. And Corbin actually shakes it. Happy Corbin actually acknowledging Jeff Hardy here in this victory. I'm very surprised. But anyway, let's get on to our next matchup here on the Raw before Money in the Bank. And our second matchup here on the night is singles action, of course, but they enter as a tag team.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Danny Burch from Boston, Massachusetts. Weighing in at 190 pounds, Oni Lorcan.
As you heard, accompanied by Danny Burch, Oni Lorcan is going to battle in 1-versus-1 action here against, of course, well, you can't hear the music, unfortunately. I need to fix that Titantron as well. Not against this man, as you can see. Whoa, he is dripped out. That man is dripped out. Anyway, you'll see who he's against.
And his opponent from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 198 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions,
Humberto Carrillo. Of course, accompanied by Eddie Guerrero and Angel Garza, representing the one half of the tag champions and 1/3 of the Latino World Order, facing off against Oni Lorcan, because this rivalry pretty much built last week, right in the first episode, as well, this could have been Eddie Guerrero versus Oni Lorcan, but Eddie Guerrero opted to not wrestle just yet. He said he's saving his action for a different time, as Oni Lorcan looking to go to work quickly on Humberto Carrillo. This is where you get to see the single amount of, you know, potential and action from the superstars here. Instead of seeing it in tag form, you get to see their singles form, as Humberto and Oni off to a quick start. Oh, Humberto off the ropes with a springboard, and then a drop kick to the back of the head of Oni Lorcan. Now going up top quickly to deliver a move, it looks like. What's he going for? Drop kick off the top rope. Drops Oni Lorcan, and then a springboard moonsault. Takes Oni Lorcan taking some damage here. Ooh, nice running uppercut by Oni Lorcan though. And then right back to action, trained by Eddie Guerrero, is Humberto Carrillo. He knows what he's doing. Now a deadlift power bomb from the down position. Drops him with it and picks him straight up to deliver more punishment here, as he sends him to the corner of the ring. And now, ooh, Humberto is very athletic here in this match so far. At Money in the Bank, you will see these two teams, I should say, facing off in a Money in the Bank exclusive. I don't know why I said Money in the Bank at first. Tag team match for the World Tag Team Championships. But Carrillo locking in a submission here. Will Oni tap? I don't think he will, but the pressure is being applied. Very good. Oni Lorcan manages to escape, or Humberto dropped the hold. Either one. Standing moonsault does not connect, as Oni Lorcan rolls out of the way, locking him up, taking him down. Oni Lorcan has the... Oni and Danny would go perfect almost with Cesaro. But I don't think Cesaro is on the Raw roster. We have yet to see... No, Cesaro is on the... No, he's on the SmackDown roster. We have yet to see him, of course, because we are only in week 2 of our Raw and SmackDown, and you'll see him on the Money in the Bank qualifiers live event. Oni Lorcan with a running neck breaker takes down Humberto, And now, looking for a submission of his own as he does a single leg Boston Crab. Will Humberto, one half of the tag champs, tap? He does not, as he kicks Lorcan off and tosses his head back down to the mat. He doesn't appreciate getting a submission put on him, because now he's delivering some kicks and chops and tossing him into the corner, looking to go for a snapmare, and then oh, it's reversed. What a nice move he was going for there, but it gets reversed. Lorcan has him up on his shoulder now. Drives his head right into the turnbuckle. It looked to have busted open Humberto a little bit as the single leg Boston Crab is locked in again. Actually, Lorcan is busted open. He must have got kicked in the face there for a bit, or there at some point. But Humberto still saying, no, you're not getting this locked in on me for good. Gets out of it. And now looking to take him to the rope and prop him up. And then a nice kick to the face of Lorcan. If he wasn't bleeding that bad, he's bleeding a lot more now. Humberto now twisting the arm in the rope. And now tosses Lorcan to the outside and delivers a drop kick. Oh, now you're in uncharted territory going over to Danny Burch. But Angel comes to back him up right away. And so does Eddie to watch the action from here. Humberto, though, not caring as he locks a submission in on the outside of the ring. You can't tap out here, though. Well, you can, but it does not count. It looked like he tapped because he was applying so much pressure to his back there. Karrion. Oh, tossed it to the steel steps is Oni Lorcan. As Karrion is saying, you have the nerve to do this to my mentor, my manager last week. I'll do it to you now. Humberto thinks he's got another countout victory, but now he goes to the outside. He doesn't want another countout victory like they got last week on Raw. He wants to do this in the ring. Lorcan says it's going to stop, but no. Humberto almost had the upper hand in the corner, but Lorcan manages to slip his way out of an attack. Oh, now delivering the chops. The loud, almost weird sounding chops. One more. Oh. Oh. He faked him out there. And now, oh. Tossing him over. And now the knees to the face again. Lorcan goes to the corner, looking to line that neck breaker up again. This is not looking good for Karrion. Neck breaker. Humberto seems to be down here. But is it over? As he's going straight for the Boston Crab. Single leg Boston Crab. Instead of wasting time again. It's locked in very, very good. As it was the past two times. Karrion could tap here. As Oni locks it in more. But he gives it up for a pinfall. 1, 2. And it's a kick up, of course. By Karrion, not going down like that. Lorcan going to the middle rope. Almost delivers an elbow drop, but Karrion able to move out of the way. Rolling neck breaker. And then a nice standing moonsault. Whatever. And now he is looking to finish this match himself here with a submission. Will Lorcan tap this time? It's locked in very good. Lorcan does, in fact, tap out here very quickly as Karrion picks up the victory. Good victory there for Humberto. Lorcan rolls out after that hard-fought battle. Humberto is very happy with his victory here. Or is he? He's wanting to take it to Lorcan again. This is teaching him a lesson for the attack on Eddie Guerrero last week on Raw when Eddie was just a manager. Into the steel steps goes Lorcan. Wow. Humberto Carrillo wanting to prove a point before Money in the Bank when these two teams lock up. Wow. That is insane. So far, we've had two good matches. One was quick, but this one was pretty good at going smooth. But let us get into the next match on our card. Our third match here tonight, as you can see by the board and by the crowd, like I said last week, King Nakamura, who was in the United States Championship match last week, I should add in, fell short of course, but he did look very good in it, as he is facing an opponent that wasn't in the match last week, but an opponent that is here on Raw, of course. And as I said for Shinsuke, or King Nakamura, you could tell who it is by the crowd chants with these two men, even though Sammy does not like it, because he feels the crowd is still conspiring against him. No matter what Sami Zayn says or does, the crowd still chants along to his song, as you can hear him with the Olay chant, which is a call back to his El Generico character. As Nakamura going quickly into the actions with the kicks, punches, chops, everything you can possibly ask for. Nakamura feels very disrespected after his loss last week. Not disrespected as much, but I should say he feels very upset because of his loss, as Sammy misses with that move off of the middle rope. Now Shinsuke, as I said, looking to take the action quickly, telling Zayn to get up to his feet, and delivers a nice elbow right to the head of Mr. Zayn here. Sami Zayn now goes back up top, but rolls through with that. Nice roll through, and then Hurricane Rana sending Shinsuke over to where he does not want to be. Which is on the other side of an attack from Sami Zayn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Delivers 10 punches in the corner to the head of Nakamura. And then delivering more while he's on the ground. Sami Zayn feels disrespected and feels that I'm conspiring against him for not giving him a Intercontinental title match, or a United States title match. He's picking a fight with me, believe it or not. He's picking a fight with the general manager here, the commissioner, the CEO, the COO, the president, the vice president. I'm everything. As we see, a nice Blue Thunder bomb to Nakamura here. Sammy now, I was about to say assuming he's going to throw him to the corner to get a Helluva kick, but he's not able to. As here comes the kicks from King Nakamura. 4, 5, 6, and 7 to cap it off. And the 7th is to the head, of course. Going for the cover after that, thinking it's over. 1, 2. It is not over, of course, as Sammy kicks out of that, tossing Nakamura off of him. Nakamura looking to go for a nice combo here. And then now, as Zayn is down, delivering a Kinshasa. Is Nakamura going to get this? 1, 2, 3. Nakamura picks up a nice victory against Sami Zayn. King Nakamura. I'm still going to call him Shinsuke by accident. But he picks up a nice victory here on the second episode of Raw over Sami Zayn. Wow. Some quick blow-through matches here, but we are not over as we're going into our co-main event. Here we go with our co-main event match of the evening. A match that is very main event worthy, I should say. Here's a man that recently retired in real life, but you know, he's got to keep it up in the video games, of course, here in our 2K22 universe mode. On the channel, we're not getting rid of the game, the cerebral assassin, the King of Kings, Triple H. We can't get rid of Mr. COO, the cerebral assassin, the King of Kings, as I said, the man of many nicknames, Triple H. And look at his opponent.
Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
The five-time WWE champion, or World Heavyweight Champion, I should say, Booker T. Formerly known as King Booker, or just Booker T, whatever you want to say, as the crowd cheering for Triple H. I think this is my first time seeing Booker T with a tattoo on his back. But Booker and H, main event worthy, as I said. Two veterans looking to square off here in what should be a very good co-main event. And then our main event follows up later on after this, of course, which will be our WWE Champion Seth Rollins facing off against the #1 contender and man who will be facing at Money in the Bank, Austin Theory. You heard it correctly, Austin Theory. He is our, of course, #1 in the rankings after picking up just one victory over Kevin Owens, but he solidified himself as the victor. With our short weeks, our shortened time before Money in the Bank, we of course had to, you know, slip it in somehow and give us a good match to start our first pay-per-view, you know. Not actually started off in the show, but we needed something to do us a WWE Championship match, as Triple H and Booker T are taking it to each other quickly, as Triple H is doing a stalling suplex here as he drops Booker T to the ground. Now Triple H doing what he rarely does, going up top. Delivers a knee right across the chest of Booker, and then the repeated punches to the head. The crowd is into this one because, like I said, these are two veterans, and this is a very good matchup, main event worthy. Booker T gets out of it. And then now looking to do his own suplex of his own. He does connect with a suplex of his own to Triple H. But Triple H getting up quickly and dodges the backhand fist of Booker T, grabbing the arm and dropping him with a back suplex. And then dishing out more punishment to the right arm of Booker T. Triple H going up top again. This is rare to see Triple H going up top, as he delivers an elbow to the back of Booker now. Booker, was running quickly, but Triple H gets him up in a fireman's carry position. And snake eyes into the corner. The top turnbuckle over there, and then washing the face of Booker with the bottom of his boot. Now Triple H getting Booker to his feet, saying you're not going to stay down there for too long. STO. Now Triple H with a spine buster. One of the most powerful spine busters in the world. Gets a 2 count as Booker is not going down to a spine buster, he says. But H picking him up, looking to go for a pedigree. But Book gets out of the way and picking him up in his own carrying position and tosses him after hitting his back against the turnbuckle pads in the corner, now doing his own damage to the right arm of Triple H this time. Booker going up top. Triple H getting up quickly though to prevent Booker from doing a high flying move off the top rope. As Triple H doing the same as Booker did earlier by tossing him after bumping him into the corner. Looking to dish more punishment to that right arm of Booker with the kicks and knees. But now, Booker! Oh! This has got to be over. 1, 2. Oh, it's a kick out by Triple H. As he's not going down without a fight. But Booker says, alright, I'll just keep doing the moves to you. The crowd clearly wanting this match to go on forever. Elbow drop off the top rope by Booker. Goes for the cover. Is it over? 1, 2. No. A kick up. An elbow drop isn't going to do it. Book. In the words of Triple H, probably. So Booker is saying, alright, I'll just hit you with another scissor kick. Then we'll see what happens. He gets stopped up there for a second. But he delivers it anyway as Triple H down. 1, 2, 3, he is. Booker T just moved himself up in the rankings big time with a victory here over Triple H. Nice victory by Booker T over the COO of WWE, Triple H. Triple H looking disappointed in himself as he loses to Booker in the co-main event. He didn't even get to hit a pedigree. But now it is time for our main event of the last episode of Raw before Money in the Bank. It is now time for our main event here on Raw. As you can see, the Tron, or if you're in the crowd, you can hear the Burn It Down of the Visionary. Rollins, the crowd booing him because they must not like him here in Florida. Because he's supposed to be a face. It's your WWE champion once again wrestling another match. He's wrestled more matches than Brock Lesnar wrestled on Raw during his entire reign as WWE champion in 2021 to 2022. But here he is, the 23-year-old future of WWE, as he calls himself, A-Town Down, Austin Theory. All day Austin Theory. Theory is the #1 contender already, but with a win over Rollins here, he could prove something. He could prove that, hey, that one match was not a phony victory. I'm here to show you that I can, in fact, reach the pinnacle of greatness that is WWE Champion. As Austin Theory has a leg locked in on Seth Rollins, the Visionary, our WWE Champion. Of course, I have to keep saying it. Rollins misses a move, or a kick though, as Theory is planning to capitalize off of that. But Rollins not allowing himself to be kicked while down. Rollins picking him up, looking for a ripcord knee to the face of Austin Theory here. Now delivering the kick that he had planned on doing to Austin Theory earlier. And some punches to the back of the head of Theory. Dropping the knee to the face is Seth Rollins. Rollins not wanting to lose this match here in the main event before Money in the Bank, before he defends his championship. Not allowing Theory to get much offense in now. He's saying there's a reason he's WWE champ, as he taunts Austin Theory while he's down. And then taunts to the crowd as the crowd chants, "Seth's not cool," to Seth Rollins. Austin Theory tosses him out of the ring though. But Rollins saying, nah, you're not doing that to me. As now Theory looking to get some moves in on Seth Rollins. Dropping his head right on the top turnbuckle pad. Rollins grabbing onto the rope. Oh! Falling right to the ground. Theory getting some good offense in here on the WWE Champion, proving he isn't unworthy and undeserving of the #1 contendership as he goes. Oh my gosh! Roman Reigns is finally making his appearance here in the WWE. Where is he though? Is he making an appearance? Austin Theory! Super kick to Rollins and then dropping him down. Is it over? Oh my gosh! Thanks to the distraction and the music played of Roman Reigns, Austin Theory picks up a victory over the WWE Champion to end the Raw before Money in the Bank. Wow. That is very surprising. Austin Theory, though, I guess we'll see where this goes at Money in the Bank. Why would Roman Reigns' music hit and not show up? We've still yet to see him. But wow. It was a kind of quick Raw here, but you know, matches don't last forever. Let us get done with this and get on to Money in the Bank. But first, of course, we have the 2 stops of the Money in the Bank qualifier matches after this Raw. So I'll see you then, and see you next time. Peace out.